Hey guys, a very big sad welcome back. Over the past few days, my beautiful plate coral has really taken a turn for the worst. I've had this for quite a long time. I'll actually have to go back on my videos to try to see when, but I'm guessing probably almost 2 years now I've had this, and I've grown it up from a really small one. And as you can see, it is just infected or whatever's going on. Well, I'll tell you what happened. It was in my main display. It was fused onto the rocks. It's been growing really nicely. And then way over here, this little piece of red plate coral right there, I had glued it onto the rock right above it, and a few times it had fallen off or been picked off by my big blue tang and fallen onto this. Now, I had glued it back on, and so it hadn't sat there very long. And then the one day it fell off, and it was sitting upside down on it. And I didn't think much of it, just because they're both plate corals. So I wasn't overly concerned. However, I let it sit, and then it was about a day and a half later, whatever, when I took another look, that I saw a big white patch right in the middle, where the red plate coral was sitting. And so I was like, oh geez, I better get that out of there. But which I did. I took it off, and I thought that would be the end of it, that it would grow back, because I've had that, like this little piece there, that's from an anemone stinging it. Not a big deal, it's growing back over it. So I wasn't too concerned. However, as another couple of days passed, you can see where it's at. It's spread and spread and spread. And I used a toothbrush today, thinking that maybe that would stop the spread of death. I don't even know what to call it, but right in here, I'll see if I can zoom in and you'll see the progression. If that shows well enough in the video, that stuff that's blowing around there seems to be the infection. If that's what you'd call it, I don't know. Now, today came that, I had to think about it. I've put it in my frag tank, first of all, just to try to figure out what I was going to do with it. And all I can come up with, and it's a shame to do it, is I'm going to have to start snapping it. I'm going to have to start breaking pieces off. I love this piece, and quite frankly, it's the size of it. That's probably $100, $150 plate coral store pricing. I've fragged off it several times. Like, there's a piece of it actually just sitting right there on my frag rack, and it really sucks. But I wanted to share this with you guys, because I thought, some positives got to come out of this. And that positive, let it be that a lesson for others, that if that happens, don't just think all plate corals are created equally, because clearly they're not. It's definitely not a disease that it caught in a tank or anything, because it started dying right where the red plate coral was sitting. So that's a shame. I just wanted to share that with you guys. I'm going to go ahead now and frag it apart, and then maybe I'll come right back and show you the pieces. Okay, so now the dirty deed's been done, and I've broken some pieces off. You can see that it's crying as the flesh is coming off and stuff, but hopefully that'll save at least some of it. Another piece up there, which is going to blow around, and then a couple more little pieces over there that are blowing around. I'll try to stick them to a corner and let them heal, and I can always throw them on a frag plug later or something if I want. That's a very bad red coral, or I don't know, it's kind of like a reddish pink or whatever. But anyhow, guys, hopefully you can learn from my mistakes on that. Yeah, what a shame. And I'm guessing maybe in 2 years that piece will grow back out, and hopefully be the same size again. Thanks for watching, guys, and if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe.